and I think he's at like 900 or something.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. God, the big ones hurt. Yeah, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. your favorite foster dad, a.k.a. Mr. 710. And I am so glad you are joining us once again. Yeah! Hold on, let me see if this thing is working yet. Hey, man, y'all already know what it is. Right now, it's only going to be me today. We on a solo tip, but I'm not tripping at all. Mailman Moby is lit out here hanging with his Dallas Cowboy fans because they got Caleb Downs this weekend. And so on tonight's show, we're going to talk about a new pet peeve that I've uncovered. And it ain't really new, but it's new to y'all. Vehicle features that I ain't too sure about just yet. Also, I got some NFL draft observations that I want to talk about, and some funny videos from past NFL drafts as well. And then we are going to talk about Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion, along with some other things. And that's going to be the part where, listen, if you sensitive about your relationship, hey man, that might not be the part for you. But if you want some honesty, hang around. I got you. Don't you worry about it. I got you. And so listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm about to bring, this week, I'm going to do it a little different. So I ain't got TikTok jumping all off the rails again, interrupting the show. Because for some reason, last week, my phone holder, that little clip, it was refusing to hold on to TikTok. It was absolutely refusing to hold on to it. But we should be good now. We should be 100% good now, man. I'm excited. I'm excited because, listen, we got this going right here. I want to thank you for listening on Facebook, YouTube Live, TikTok Live. Y'all all are dope. And if you're listening anywhere where you can rate, comment, share, do that. All that stuff is free. All that stuff is free. The stuff that's going to cost is, you can find it right on over here at the 710printshop.com. But you can use SR710 at checkout for a discount. Don't even worry about it. I got you. But look, new pet peeve, old pet peeve unlocked, right? And so at my house, we get a ton of deliveries. And, right now I feel like we live in this age in which if we don't have to go out to go get it, we typically won't, right? And so if you can get it delivered, we gonna get it delivered. So whether it's a meal, whether it's groceries, whether it's stuff from Amazon, whether I'm ordering supplies for my shirt company, like there's always deliveries coming to the house. And my wife has started to order, like, how they send you these pre-made up meals so you don't have to go grocery shopping. They give you all the ingredients, everything you need, and it comes in this big ass box. And you know what? Here, let me let you see this real quick.
So FedEx just delivered this package, and this is great, right? But look at this. I can't open my door to get it. Fucking assholes.
I cannot open the door to get the boxes without knocking the boxes down. And they don't only do that with those type of deliveries where they set the delivery right behind the door. My door opens out. And so there's no way that I could do this. There's no way that I could get this box without going back in and going out through the garage, going all the way to the front of the house, get this heavy ass box, bring it all the way back around through the garage up to the kitchen, and then go all the way back out, all the way back around to go get the other box. And for whatever reason, our delivery people, when the stuff that's big, they put it right there behind the door, and it fries me out every damn time. Like every single time they do it, because I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you put it right there? That makes zero sense to me, because even with the food, Uber Eats or whoever delivers our food sometimes, and they stick, we got 4 chocolate Menendez kids. Well, 3 chocolate Menendez kids, 1 butterscotch Menendez baby. So when we order, it's a lot of food. And when they bring a lot of food and they put it right there behind the door, I can't open the door without knocking all of that stuff over. Fried. I be heated. I want to go back and take that tip off. That little 17% that I put on there to say you're great. I changed my mind, dog. I need you to get. I'm gonna take down about 3 of them stars because that was silly. Hey, can we get some likes over here? Let's get some likes over here. Take down about 3 of them stars because this is insane. And we put on there on the delivery instructions, do not set it on that top step. It's a whole area in which they can put stuff in, where they can set stuff where it's not directly behind the door. But no, the brilliant delivery people that work for FedEx or UPS or Uber Eats, they love, and when I say love, they absolutely love to put stuff right behind the damn door. And what makes it even worse is when I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning because the butterscotch Menendez baby is up and he is lit. And at 6:18, with no alarm clock, every day, even on the weekends, when they don't have to get up early, those chocolate Menendez brothers, all that talking, they do a lot of damn talk. It is insane how many words that they have to say before it's even light outside. But they be up talking, sneezing for no reason, fake sneezing. We ain't even real sneezing, they are fake sneezing. Just to be loud. And when I tell them, hey guys, I need you to be quiet, because your butterscotch Menendez brother is in there trying to go back to sleep. So I need y'all to be quiet. And no sooner than I close that door, I could hear them again. I could hear them from downstairs. The level of disrespect. And you know what? I remember back in the day, we weren't allowed to be told stuff multiple times. Be quiet. Oh no, y'all, you can't be quiet? Well, I give you a reason to make some noise. When I put them hands on you. Put them hands on you. And you so, all right. And so that bothers me. And I know that this shouldn't bother me because I sometimes I just feel like I just be on some old shit, and I try not to be. I try not to be that old dude who don't like to change over into new stuff. But and, and here's why. When I was, let me see, I was living in Hot Springs, and my grandfather, he went to take his car phone. This man had a car phone, and he took it out of his car because it was no longer working. It was still analog. He took it up to Alltel, which doesn't even exist anymore. Took that phone up to Alltel. They gave him a flip phone, and he lost his mind. I don't think I had ever seen that man so angry in his life. When he walked back in the house and he was like, they done gave me this goddamn thing and I don't have no way. What am I supposed to do with this little ass thing? What am I supposed to do with it? Hey, is this my boy, my guy Fred? What up, boy? How you living, fam? What am I supposed to do with this thing? This is so little. I'm gonna lose it next week. How am I supposed to make a call on here and I can't even see? What am I supposed to? It's not even gonna work. And we're like, Grandpa, you know it's not gonna work. It's this old ass rotary car phone that you got, bro. Like that ain't gonna work no more. Like, I don't want to be that person. But when my wife and I, we rented a vehicle to go from Atlanta to New Orleans. And you know what? I decided to, normally I just get anything they give me some leg room, but it was one of those trips I decided to splurge a little bit, got a luxury vehicle, and it happened to be a BMW truck. Now this BMW truck and like her mom's Mercedes truck, you got all of these brand new ass features, and some of them are cool, and some of them I cannot stand. Hold on, this ain't Fred. Hold on, I'm about to have my first. Hey man, hey, you about to have your first child here soon, and it mean the world to me if you were there to celebrate with us. Thanks, bro. Hey man, you got a name? Put that name in the chat for me real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Ohio guy out there. But some of these features, hey, some of them dope. Some of them I know that I cannot have because I would just absolutely abuse it. When my wife and I was gifted an Audi A8 for a wedding gift to drive for that night, and it had the massage seats in there. I'm like, oh, you know, if you've been married, you know what it's like. If you had a whole wedding, the reception, you are tired after the fact. All of this, you know, you performing, you up early, you trying to make sure everything is right, and now you up in front of your family, you got to thank everybody, you're dancing and you're thanking more people, and you entertaining, and you know, by the end of the day, you wore out. We got in that car and we put those massage seats on, and I was just like, oh, this is bad. They don't need to put these in. They don't need to put massage seats in here. I would never leave this vehicle. You want to drop a massage seats in my joint? Oh, this is good. Oh, you know what? To be honest with you, when I go get pedicures, the best part of the pedicure is the massage chair. I don't care about what they doing to my feet as long as it don't hurt. Look, as long as it don't hurt, and they get the rest of that Parmesan cheese off of it, I'm straight. But there are new features in these vehicles that I do not like. And one of which, this whole emergency braking thing, where it just decides that you too close to whatever you too close to, and then slam on the brake real hard, make you think you actually hit something. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And slamming on them damn brakes all hard, and it scared the shit out of me, because I'm like, it make you feel like you actually hit something. See, speaking of feet, my toenail about to fall off. Shout out, you know what? Hey, funny story about toenails falling off. One of them Chocolate Menendez kids called himself. This is the one under the oldest one. This boy was having a meltdown after getting out the shower one day, and I have no idea why he was having. I know why. He was missing his mom. It was after a visit, and bro went in, took a shower. It was he wasn't showing no signs of a potential meltdown. He get out the shower, and now he don't want to put his clothes on. Yeah. Fam butt naked in the hallway. I done gave him his pull up. Hey bro, go ahead and get dressed. And now he doing everything other than getting dressed. Like he throwing the pull up around. And then he threw the pull up by the corner of the wall. So right where the corner, like where the two walls meet, the pull up was sitting right there on the edge, and he decided to try to kick it. And not only did he kick that pull up, he kicked the shit out the wall. And you know what? If you've ever hit that pinky toe in a way where you wasn't expecting to hit that pinky toe, oh my God, you would have thought fam died. He died a little bit. He died a little bit that day. That was the first time I had ever seen him be like, oh, I would never do that again. He lost a whole life. Like if it was on Contra and he had 30 men, when he kicked that wall, he was down to 27. He lost 3 lives on that one. It was over with. And you know what? As y'all's favorite foster dad, there was a part of me that was, because I can't whoop you, you kicking that wall was plenty enough punishment. I looked at that boy, I was like, ooh, that hurt, didn't it? That hurt? You know that wouldn't have happened if you had been getting dressed like I told you to. So here, go ahead and take this pull up. And put that pull up on right quick. And then go ahead and put these PJs on like I told you right quick. I bet you ain't gonna do that again. He kicked the shit out that wall. Oh my gosh, I wish I had that on tape. But I can't have it on tape because he was butt ass naked. So that would have been out of pocket. So I don't wish I had that on tape. But from the knee down, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cause bro was wilding. He was wilding like hell. I carried this big ass downstairs even though he was wilding. And I was just like, my wife was looking at me like, why am I carrying this big ass 3-year-old at the time? It's like, cause he died a little bit upstairs. He lost 3 of his men. He'll never do that again. He'll never kick a pull up again. Not when it's by a wall. That would never happen again. He never does anything I ask him to do again, so I know he'll never kick another pull-up again. That's tragedy. But back to the things on these new vehicles I don't like. I was driving my father-in-law at the time. He rented a Tahoe, and in the Tahoe, they have this thing where if you get too close to the lines, your seat vibrate on each side. Now, I'm going to say pause in the beginning of this story because I know it's about to sound messed up as I'm thinking about how I'm getting ready to tell this story. But as you driving, car starts to swerve over near you. You got to swerve over away from there. And next thing you know, your seat vibrating. Got your booty vibrating a little bit. Hey, yo. Hey, this is crazy. Like, I don't want to be out here getting my cheeks clapped. No diddy. Pause. While I'm driving. They could go ahead and take that on out. Take that on out. A beeping sound would be just fine. A beeping sound would be just fine. I don't need my booty vibrated while I'm driving. No diddy. Pause. All of the above. I let them drive for the rest of the weekend because I did not like that at all. And you know what? I didn't like that. I didn't like the emergency braking. The adaptive cruise, I struggle with. I got a love-hate relationship with this adaptive cruise, and here's why. I love the cruise. I love to set the cruise and just let the car drive. But I set the cruise at a speed that I want to go. I don't want my cruise to be determined by what's in front of me. I will change lanes when I feel like it's necessary, and I will end the cruise control if I decide if it's not going to be conducive to how I'm driving. Like if I'm getting too close, I can't get over. All right, I'll end it myself. What I don't like is that they have this setting in which if you get too close, it's going to slow you down. It's gonna slow you down automatically, and all of a sudden, it's not a noticeable slowdown, but you gradually slow down, and now you're doing 71. Hey yo, I'm wilding. I'm out here all kind of inappropriate. You turn these notifications off. I'm lit. All right, and so, hey. That was the next one, Charmaine. That next one is so disrespectful because, fam, I could be driving for like 2 hours. Driving for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. They like, hey, don't you think you're a little tired, cuz? You should be taking a little break about now, huh? Ain't you sleepy? You turn it off, they come back on in another 30 minutes. Like, I done seen you blinking a little bit. Think you want to take a little nap? You want to get from behind the wheel? Because you need a coffee break. Got the nerve to put the little coffee thing up like no, I'm straight. I keep going. Come on, man, don't be disrespectful. I know when I'm sleepy. You don't know me. I'm renting you. Oh, you think that's cool? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going just because you was testing my gangster. I ain't sleepy like that. I know when I'm sleepy. That damn driver drowsy setting. Don't like that at all. And then, you know what? You know what I do like? Oh, another thing. If your car got that setting where when you come to a stoplight and it turns itself off, and then got to turn itself back on when you get ready to accelerate. Turn that off. Turn that off. I understand why it might be good for gas or whatever, but that's a horrible setting. I don't think I like that. Because what if I don't like if I pull up to a light and it's getting ready to change, but I do have to stop and then it go off and then they got to turn back on real quick. I feel like that's not good for the car. Like that wasn't well thought out. Well, what do I know? I'm just a driver. Just a driver, but I don't like that at all. One thing that I did see that was real cool, because it ain't all bad. The heads-up display, that heads-up display thing, where your speed, your GPS, and all of that is like projected out into the windshield, so it look like it's on your hood, so you still looking at the road. That's cool. Keep that. Put that in more vehicles, so you ain't gotta look down. I can take that. But all that other stuff, the adaptive cruise, take that out. The vibrating seats when having your booty vibrated, no, take that out. That hard ass emergency brake, take that out. Give me the beeps. The driver drowsy, while I understand is trying to be considerate, like, hey, ain't you a little sleepy though, cuz? Take that on out too. And I don't know where they get off. I don't know where they get off with these super halogen, super high beam regular lights. I don't know how I feel about those. And I say that as somebody who have those on my car. I have them on my car and people be riding and they be out here boom, 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 flashing me like my high beam's on. And it got me looking down like, man, my high beam's not on. What the hell is wrong with you? I ain't doing nothing to you. Stop flashing me, because if I flash you back, now we flashing each other, and now one of us gonna have a real attitude. One of us is gonna have a real attitude, but I'm not in the wrong. It's just how the car made. And I don't like it. I don't like it. But hey, check this out. The NFL draft has come and gone. And I don't know if anybody watched. I don't know if any of y'all watched, but I watch it, and I watch it primarily for my team. You know, you got three types of people that watch the draft. And you got the hardcore people who watch for everything. You know, they watch everything. They want to see their team. They want to see your team. They checking to make sure that they know all the players. They want to know where the fantasy stars are going to be for next season. You know what I'm saying? Like, they locked in that way. Like I said, then you got the people like me. I watch for my team, but if something cool happens, bet. And then you had those people who watch for everything else. That's also me. I watch for the peripheral things. You know, sometimes it's a cool story about where somebody come from, but then you have the moments in the draft in which you have those moments in the draft that are unforgettable, that are absolutely unforgettable, like this.
Seattle Seahawks select Russell Wilson, quarterback, Wisconsin.
I like this pick. I like this kid. I'm jealous of Seattle. I wish I could coach this kid. 74% completion basically this year. I wish I could coach this kid.
I was like, oh. And you know what? Hey, I was watching that video and thinking like, damn, Russell Wilson couldn't even hug her for real. Like, he was like, oh, girl. Ooh. The camera's on. Shit. Hello? I wonder how they pick. Like you know, after they started having those cameras go to people's homes, that, hey man, it's invite only to be on this couch, let alone to be standing up in the background. Like, how long was y'all standing up in the background before that call came in? But, you always, like for me, when they cut to the house, it's always, I don't know why it's always important to me to see who is on that couch. Because if you're on that couch and, I don't know, I ain't gonna say you ain't supposed to be, but there are times when folks be on that couch and family don't always be playing that mess. They don't be playing it at all. Dang, I feel like I'm missing a video. But you know what? Check this out.
The Titans get themselves a big tackle in Isaiah Wilson from Georgia. Came from Brooklyn Poly Prep Country Day. Need a little time to adapt to the heat and conditioning in the South, playing at Georgia, and now he'll be playing for the Tennessee.
Isaiah Wilson mama wasn't playing. Get your ass up. She out here trying to get a hug on, and I feel like, I honestly feel like there are a lot of instances in which that significant other trying to be seen. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this for a second because I can't do that. Yeah, they are trying to be seen. They want to be seen. They want to let everybody know that this new millionaire is not on the market. This new millionaire is not on the market. So don't you be coming over here trying to act like you're trying to stake your claim. Don't do it. So you see stuff like that, and you be like, you know what? I understand it, mama. I understand it. When the Terrell brothers got drafted, well, AJ Terrell was on the Falcons, and then Avion Terrell got drafted to the Falcons. Wholesome moment. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I 100% understood the joy that went on in that moment where, big brother and little brother on the same team. They playing, they on the same squad. They drafted. Boom. It's much love. It's much love. And like, they play the same position, but they're going to be on opposite sides. I get it. It's when they both good. That's a solid moment. But sometimes you have your brother that jump in the video and it don't look good. And I had to change the audio on this video because they had Seems Like You Ready playing on the clip that I saw, and I couldn't play that because it would get flagged. It would get flagged on YouTube. And so I just had to put some sound effects over it. None in any particular order. So don't read nothing into the sound effects. But when Montez Sweat got drafted to the Washington, at the time they was the Redskins, now they the Commanders. Man, when this happened, I was wilding. The hug from the back kind of threw me off. The hug from the back, when I say kind of threw me off, it 100% threw me off. Because, hey man, you just, I don't want to be hugged from the back by nobody. Barely by my wife. Like it's cool, but if she do it, but also, baby, come around here to the front. But getting hugged from the back by a dude, and he's smiling. You know what? I don't know. It give off these vibes just a little bit.
About the quarter, you only had one field goal, and what does it say about that this team can pull out a win like this when you're not having your best offensive game?
Yeah, it's really important. You never know what's going to happen. There's going to be highs and lows of a season, highs and lows of a game, and be able to fight through and still find a way to impact is very important for us, especially at this point in the season. So.
Hey man, I didn't do it. I didn't do it, Pops. It's these folks, man. When you have these people that get to the couch, you got to make sure that they understand that, hey, when the camera is on, the camera is always on. The camera's always watching. So you can't be out here doing no weird stuff. You can't be out here bogus. Because if you out here bogus, the camera is going to see it, and it is going to live forever. And so Russell Wilson's girlfriend at the time out here doing all of that nonsense, that is going to live forever. If him and Sierra ever break up, and he end up with another one of them, he can't go back. There's no going back. There's no going back. It's not gonna work for you. It's not going. No, and no. Because in that moment, it's a whole lot of lives that get changed forever, right? Where, there was a story about the guy who bought Maseratis for, his sister and his mom, matching Maseratis. I think it's for his sister and his mom. And, hey, he only gonna make like $2 million, and he done spent $1 million on vehicles already. You wildin'. I thought I had the CeeDee Lamb clip where CeeDee Lamb he got the phone call, but he got two phones, one for the plug, one for the load. And he's on the phone talking to Dallas, and his girl reaches in his lap and picks up his other phone while the camera is on. He reaches over. Yeah, let me get that back from you. Nah, you still can't. No. I don't care what's going on. I don't care that these cameras on. You will not put your hands on this phone. I don't care. I don't care what you're looking for. I don't care. You ain't got nobody to call. Because I'm right here. I'm right here. You ain't got nobody to call. What we doing? Huh? You want to pick up somebody's phone like it's about to fall. You just go grab it off my lap. No, see, listen. At that time, CeeDee Lamb in his early 20s, he can't give up the phone just yet. There's stuff in there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's stuff in that phone. So no, and no. Let's not do those things. But she will be forever remembered for reaching over there and grabbing that phone. Russell Wilson's other girl before Sierra will be forever remembered. Like, there's so many pictures of her with her mouth all open, real big. Russell Wilson was judged immediately behind that. Immediately behind that. Hey, what you doing, bro? You shouldn't have had her on the couch, fam. Xavier Worthy, for a different reason. You know, he had his mom on the couch and everybody was like, hey, who that? Who that? Listen, you know, I'm almost willing to bet. That Xavier Worthy, he probably had to fight off many a dude. What up, Butchie? Many a dudes. Because his mama is fine. Many a dude. And you know what? In that moment, when he got drafted, I'm sure that it changed. The level of dude that she's able to get, because now she's no longer the high school and college mom of the star football player. She is an NFL mama that she don't look like NFL mamas. She ain't look like the lady who pulled the old girl up off of Isaiah Wilson. She looked different. And so, appreciate that, bro. And so, speaking of looking different and meeting mamas and stuff like that, I got about 17 minutes left, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time to talk about this real quick. Klay Thompson, Meg Thee Stallion, broke up this week. And this is the part of the show that if you have any level of insecurity about your relationships or anything that you got going on, your situationships, your marriage or whatever, hey, just turn it down just a little bit so that your significant other can't hear it. I'm not going to tell you to turn it off, but just turn it down just a little bit because you probably need to hear some of this. There's been a whole lot of dialogue about Klay Thompson fumbling Meg Thee Stallion. Is it a fumble if you did it on purpose? Is it a fumble if he did not have true intentions? Because I know there's a lot of ladies that are quick to be like, oh, he fumbled that, or oh, why would he let her meet his parents if he had no real intentions? You know how many parents I done met? I done met parents. And I know that these ladies ain't had no real intentions with me. But I'm dope. So why not? You know, look, I done had ladies be my mom that had no intentions on marrying, but we was at the time, and so stuff happened. Now this was the kicker. Meeting my mom and meeting my dad, that's one thing. Coming to the family reunion, that's something else. You got to ask some questions at the family reunion. Now, my dad is in the chat, so I'm going to take it easy on him today. But he knows why I'm laughing. But I'm going to chill. But check this out. I have no idea why these ladies are out here acting like Meg Thee Stallion was not able to be cheated on. That is insane. That is insane for somebody to believe that Meg Thee Stallion was uncheat-onable. I just made up a word, uncheat-onable. Because Beyonce has been cheated on. Cardi B has been cheated on. Halle Berry has been cheated on. Where is Meg Thee Stallion on that pantheon of ladies? Come on, man. Let's not do this. Why? Because she out here talking about WAP? What? Because she can dance? Because she know how to twerk? Because she made some fried chicken for Klay Thompson one day? Because she can rap? So? What you mean? What if she ain't cool when she not on camera? What if she got on his nerves when they wasn't on camera? And listen, Klay Thompson is not absolved of any of this. And this is what I'm gonna tell you. So, for anybody that's wondering why Klay Thompson's like, hey, I'm gonna introduce this woman to my people, it's Meg Thee Stallion. Why not? Why not? Y'all know who she is. This is probably one of the more famous ladies that he's dated. So why not? She coming to the games. Come on. Hey, listen. If it's the most famous person that I've ever dated, and I gotta show her to my dad in order to get that box, hey Pops, hey, check this out. This right here, this is Carrie Hilson. This is my dad. Dad, don't get no ideas, fam. But when we get done, she's gonna let me hit that. Come on, man. Like, what we doing? Like, let's be adults here. Let's be adults, because I'm trying to think of the person that I know of that has never been cheated on. I have. I know I have. Stuff be happening. I don't even be worried about it. Stuff be happening. But let's not act like Klay Thompson was like, oh, like he is not a multimillionaire, a full-time NBA champion, a few-time All-Star, without like, as somebody who has access to a lot of different ladies. So stuff be happening. I ain't saying he right. I'm not saying he right at all. But I do have questions when it comes to the celebrity lady who keep getting cheated on. Why? I would have questions to the celebrity dude who cheat on everybody he with. Y'all thought just because Klay Thompson let Meg Thee Stallion dress him up a few times that he was just going ready to be happily ever after? See, y'all thought he was nice. That was the thing. Y'all thought he was nice. And you looked at the situation like he should be happy to have a Meg Thee Stallion. And you know what? He was happy to have a Meg Thee Stallion. Until he wasn't. I don't know all the inner workings of their relationships. And what I do know is when they broke up, she went out and badmouthed him immediately. Okay. I don't know what he said about her, but I don't know if he even said anything about her. But what I do know is there is no win in him coming out and saying anything about Meg Thee Stallion. His saving grace for a whole lot of dudes was that, hey, who'd you cheat with, bro? Who'd you cheat with? Because if you cheat on Meg Thee Stallion, it can't be with fill in the blank with anybody that you could think of. And I'm not going to throw no names out there. But if you use your imagination, there's a long list of ladies that you'd be like, no. Now, allegedly, he cheated with a WNBA player. And I've seen this lady. She's not ugly. She's not built like Meg Thee Stallion. And Pops asked, does having money and fame change the wolf? Well, I don't know. I don't know if it gets any better just because you got bread. I don't know if it makes it any worse. I don't know. What I can imagine is that when dudes have money and fame, there's a bigger selection to choose from. So that box ain't as important because it shouldn't be the deciding factor, yo. Now, man, this is about to sound real bad. All right. I know that there are women out here that can do some amazing things with what they have between their legs, and they might know some tricks with them lips that others may not be privy to. I understand that exists. But what they say in dominoes, all money ain't good money. And all wolf ain't gonna be worth what comes with it. And so, I don't know what it is about Cardi B, why these dudes keep moving around on her. I don't know what it is about Halle Berry, that David Justice. You know how bad David Justice got dragged when he cheated on Halle Berry back in the day? It's like, oh, how could you do that? Oh my gosh. It's all downhill from you, bro. You couldn't keep Halle Berry. And I don't know. Is Halle Berry married? Because you almost asked the question. Ain't nobody figured that one out yet? I mean, she's a veteran now. Is Halle Berry married? Do you know if Halle Berry is married? Let's see. Formerly married. Dated. Formerly married to Eric Benet, Olivier Martinez. 4 years, 3 years. As recently as 2016, 10 years ago. I don't know whose fault it is. And I'm not blaming her for any of it. But what I will say is, something is happening that is causing it not to work. And it's hard for me to believe that every time it's always the dude. And it would also be hard for me to believe that it's always the woman. I feel like it's always shared blame in this thing because nobody is perfect. Like, I don't know. I do not believe. In the end, the issue has to go back to the individual. Can money, fame, or beauty buy true love? I do not believe so. I don't believe so. It just here's what I believe about that. I believe that money and fame and can make a relationship more fun in the moment. But then if the people suck, then it's just not gonna work. It ain't gonna continue to work. Y'all saw Klay Thompson at that awards dinner. They not the same. But it was cool in the moment. She had an NBA player. He had somebody that was looked at as up here. Stuff be happening. Look, I don't even know if this is real, but there's a story about Lori Harvey and Damson Idris breaking up. And the reason that they said that wow. The reason that okay. So according to Google, Lori Harvey has allegedly broken up with Damson Idris. According to reports, she felt like he was too nice, which is why she allegedly ended the relationship. This is the same one. Yeah. And so, if y'all out here breaking up with somebody that's too nice, and also don't want nobody with weird mood swings, and that's gonna be out here cheating a little bit, what's a man to do? You gotta figure out that happy medium, huh? It's a weird space to be in, because as someone who has been told that he was too nice back in my young days, let me see, this had to be about 20 some years ago. The lady told me I was too nice. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? So you want the guy who is not nice? You want the guy who is not trying to make you happy? Is that what you're telling me? No. What I'm saying is, I just don't want a guy to be too nice. Just a little nice, like a splash of nice, like 2 teaspoons of nice, but the rest of it, you need to be kind of an asshole. You know how crazy that sounds? And I'm not saying all of it, but you know how many times I've heard a lady tell me, no, I don't want a guy that's too nice. I don't want to just run them over. I'm like, why do you feel like you got to run them over if they're nice? What is the problem with you just allowing them to be nice instead of just running them over? That's like, hey, I know my car can do 180, but it's a reason why you don't do it. They put a governor on your shit. Put a governor on your own self so that you don't run over a guy that's too nice and then you turn him into an asshole. And then when he meets the next woman, he's out here getting his cheat on because he was told that, hey, you know, if you're too nice, you're not going to be able to keep him. I need a roughneck. It's a whole song on that. Need a rough joke. Gotta get a roughneck. Until you walking around here like this. I don't know what happened. He just got a little rough, and he told me that. What do you call a woman that didn't listen? What do you call a woman that didn't listen the first time? That's a horrible joke. That's a horrible joke. But you out here breaking up with dudes that's too nice. Damn, Sinatra got bread. She must have thought that little European accent that he was soft because he had a Euro accent. But she wouldn't want, she want to be with Franklin Saint. I get it. That is insane. I don't know. Look, this Klay and Meg Thee Stallion thing had people way up in arms. Like, that was crazy. They were real up in arms behind that one. But when I tell you, she thought Klay was too nice and was dressing him up like Teddy Ruxpin and my buddy. And then he hit that. It was just like, all right. I need to go with somebody that's more my speed. This little WNBA player over here, she's cute. She ain't all loud. You gotta kind of match in that way. The loud person and the quiet person don't always work. Don't always work. But listen, stuff be happening, yo. If y'all don't want somebody that's too nice, then you end up with somebody that's not. And you still complain. But now the dude that was too nice, he ain't even nice no more. What you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You know what it turned? You turn that nice dude into somebody who don't like boxes being put right in front of their damn door. That's what you do. So until next time, good people, if you work for FedEx, Uber Eats, or any of these delivery places, and you walk up to a door that opens out towards you, and you put that, whatever you delivering, on that top step to where they can't open the door, I hope they call the police on you first. Secondly, I hope they give you 1-star review. And then delete the tip. Hey, but until next time, good people, y'all stay safe out in these streets. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, whether you're watching on TikTok, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Y'all are all dope. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'm going to leave you with this.
Seeking the ideal travel attire? Consider the My Airport shirt Fly AF. Extended flights demand comfort, but this shirt ensures style isn't sacrificed. Its soft fabric provides exceptional comfort while maintaining a contemporary and sophisticated aesthetic. There are plenty of shirts you can wear to the airport, but you want to make sure yours is Fly AF. Elevate your travel wardrobe because having an airport shirt that's Fly AF is more than just a shirt. It's an indispensable travel item. Travel season is here. Make sure your shirt is Fly AF when you travel.